Grand rising to each and every one of you all over the world. I bring a good tidings as usual. My next prayer today for you is that you are totally well in all your ways. When I mean totally well, you are well in all ramifications. You have been able to form your own terms and your own narrative. That thing that you're long waiting for. I guess what every normal person would desire most right now is for God to increase your frequency. And God will give you the power and enablement to be in the further dimensional consciousness. Very, very imperative. So please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast as usual. Today being Friday, 23rd August 2024. So you can see that we just have about 7 days left, a week left for this month to also elapse. So by the grace of God, we are pushing forward, and the God of our ancestors is totally in control of whatsoever that we are doing. So please, what you are going to do is to keep on getting yourself prepared in all ramifications. In all ramifications, always get yourself prepared. Very, very important. Because there are so many things that nobody can do for you. You are the one to do it for yourself. Particularly in terms of shifting. In terms of shifting, you are the one to do your shifting yourself. Don't expect anybody to come and shift for you. I was talking to somebody today. If there's one thing I'm happy for today, minus life, that I'm no longer in the 3D dimensional earth. I'm now in my 5D dimensional earth. Highly inflammable when it comes to the things of life. That's why no matter whatever narrative you can set, you cannot get it in a hurry. So, and those things makes you to be very unique. It distincts you from every other affiliation. That's what makes you unique. The Christ consciousness. Being able to transit into 5D dimensional consciousness. Very, very important. Then if you are in your 5D dimensional consciousness, that's why they call you a conspiracy theorist. Because what moves people does not move you. Please, if you are watching, it is very imperative that you share this very broadcast. Our first sharer today, Okp woman, Waiva woman. Please, if you know you have not shared, sincerely share from your side. We always make this an apology because we are the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. So whatever thing you do, we have to speak energy to you. Despite we are not being paid for it, but we don't love humanity. I don't know why. I love humanity. Whatever it takes for me to keep on standing, protecting lives, I will do from here. I will do. Whatever it takes, I will do. If you know you have not shared, please share from your hand. Our topics we create here have helped millions and millions of people all over the world. Without the very platform, the world today would have been something else. That's why if you see most of our bloggers today, I think they've created another event right now over the marriage these people are going to be doing. This is what they do. They want to drain you away. They want to drain you. But a lot of you are being carried away. Why is none of them talking about monkeypox? Why? But some of our people are buzu. They are cashing out on your head. Year in, year out, they cash out on your head. They don't push one particular thing that will also help you. Be following them. Be following them. Follow them. At this age, you know what to. I'm not trying to instigate anybody against anybody. But to me, too much of everything is bad. It's just like, I always come here to come and use you play. without giving you real information. I think that's part of craftiness. Today, I want to be talking about, I want to be analyzing this APC Efulefu. I will be playing a video to you of what this Oshomole boy played. And there are so many things that our people by now, they're supposed to understand it by now, but I don't know why they are not getting it clear. Allowing these people to campaign, and most of you are also considering to go and vote for them. And I've told you right from time from here, what you follow will determine what will follow you. As now, any person that votes for this guy, so you will be, your children will be adored as Okp Bholo. You're going to say university was because we have to begin to face reality of life. This is the time we need to face reality for once. You cannot just be doing this one for a joke. You are doing it for a joke just for you to cash out. This is somebody that he not even fit. That is, he don't even fit office of a governor. If you want to even put that kind of person, he man collect he go back key. Avec ne shade yeni. Not be like Oba market or that one is also structured. All those decades. Then I don't even know the recent development or how they have structured the CLARE. Avec Kinia done it without shade. Or Okp will now collect go. Then you are projecting such a person. So nobody read political science. I don't know almost said why worry laden. Ali no no. A man that cannot speak, declaring state of emergency as a manifesto. He don't even know the meaning of a state of emergency. This very idiot cannot differentiate between a zoo and a museum. A lot of these charlatans abroad who are campaigning. May your children be adored as Okp Bholo. Manifest supporter RSON and Ogie and Obaseki. May our children also be like them in terms of head, book. At least a bunny or what he is saying. It does it. No ye. But in IT, very full. They will not. Your children will be adored. And look at somebody you are projecting. In the 21st century, projecting such a man who does not know the meaning of his state. Okay, what about they now attend international meeting tomorrow? This is how you will sign up papers. Because you want to please your ego. Wami in the palace are you Waomi? Get to support ego. No matter the hatred I will have for somebody, not to this extent that doing what you are not supposed to do. This one is too glaring. Now this memority is too glaring. For crying out loud. On a glaring bay now. Huh? At least way back there are people who read political science. Or if you have a NEFITS. So no educated person you guys can project now. No single educated person you guys can project. Okay, at least on a very educated. More manage this one. So when I want me that somebody of that capability very with cognitively decline. Say we handle room. So Oshomo leve go over me do wafona. All the charlatans and the misguided element. One night you want me wafo. I guess every reasonable dollar to na would school. If you allow APC to keep on speaking like this, man, God will punish you. Because none of you, even the most dullest man in the village those days. Again, I'm a school, just 52 years old man, 53 years old man. On a mistake, there are times when you are advocating, you can make mistakes. That is normal. This one is not mistake. This is who he is. He can't do more better than this. This is what you have is what you give. Then these people, you guys are just aligning all these aliens. They are campaigning. But they get the house and roll 44 years old boy, according to what he said in one of his podium. What you worry now? So APC wagedo wanna be the most dullest person who cannot even sit down and treat their children. A for example, B for bird, C for cat. They can't teach their children. No, what's interesting about it? Is it because of Emania Belene Guanoa? Or Abio Odion Emania Belenu one of Egua? At least we're in 21st century for crying out loud. We want the best. Or ma do bohambe do have do swan yari but we have a now. Who we have even one clue, who is one or two clue about how governance look like. I will play the video for you now. Declaring a state of emergency in your campaign. You don't even know the meaning of a state of emergency. Is it nowhere? You did say you are going to be declaring a state of emergency when there are massive killings. Particularly when courts rose up against themselves. Or when you are declared state of emergency in agriculture. When you are supportive, I know most of you, but your children will be like this. If you want to do your children must be done. Because we cannot keep. This is the Joe Biden of Edo State. They were the same thing. A lot of any. Where Biden today now? No way Biden took one. Buri support the Biden. Where Biden today now? It's out of the race. This is how we always use the statement. This is Joe Biden of Edo State. Okp Bholo is the Joe Biden of Edo. A lot of people cannot just want to compare because they want first also support the same person. I don't know what we are getting from these shenanigans in the Mauna. Let's take our life serious for once. Humanity is going to extinctions. These people, they have killed billions and billions of people. Our life is injected. We don't know what we are going to do tomorrow. Why not also have a leader who can represent us tomorrow even in Abuja? So I was signing anything about Abuja now. I was a book power at time of Pebble. I work a declared state of emergency. Yeah, do. Being that I don't know the meaning of a state of emergency or declare. Hello, boy. Imansha, we're going to be introducing the topic soon. I just quickly did that foundation in a hurry. We're going to be introducing the topic soon. There's this useless boy that lives in Sweden. He doesn't want me mentioning his name, and whatever thing he have used the wife to do on him at the comment. But one thing that concerns me inside, he has so groomed his son right now. His son is now attacking his fellow Edolite in Sweden. He has so groomed his son. And with the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People as Equality, we condemn such a act. It has no place here as far as Europe is concerned. Such a thing, trying to groom your children to become a gangster, you will hear from us soon. You will hear from us soon. Passport have your core. Because even when maybe relevant, he said, because you just have few time to spend. But now grooming children to start fighting or manose no bien, it is not done. We have not seen Oibo one day. When you have a radical say, Oibo Ovieyo we no yali lo magmena. This is what they do because this is what the strength the Palace have given to them. This boy on media, I saw him about 4 days ago. I think I downloaded the video. He came there and not deleted. How a woman was confessing. He made a confession about how he raised up the child. They used to be friends. That was the same woman made a confession that Oibo they come they glide in wife or house. The boy go sit down for somewhere. He said they will do threesome with the Oibo. The girl confirm her. That's not where the area I'm going because these people they are cultureless. We should know them before now. A private life, I don't intro into the two people's private life. In winning anything, but area no care about them everywhere because we've already know them. It's only a few people who doesn't really know who these people are. That's what the image of their palace is. What that very boy in Sweden, that useless charlatan to me. I pray I should caught him in anywhere. I pray I should caught him in any part of this very Europe. I'm going to teach him the lesson of his life. I personally, I will teach him the lesson of his life. A department in Malgabe. The people that stand for salvation for humanity and redemption. Now, what does the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 say? He said, train up a child the way he should grow. When it is so, it will not depart. He have groomed the child right now to come and become a terrorist. Okay, what about Omanuwege Oyale Lowiyomagbina? The same person Oyale Lowiyomagbina. Then, only over school or if why I go where you are. It's not going to be why I do a guawa. All those things can be found in Benin, but every part of this Europe, a jurisdiction is my territory. And the very day, I'm with letterhead your association in Ladianem, and I'm going to start writing petition against all of you. In my own years, but I'm giving this one as a warning first. This is not just another association, a foundation. It's an association. If not here today, page in Euro, then why here and report essay. Because one of our two allies, they are with us to make sure this place remain, and we disseminate information from here. There must be discipline. Don't care what you people do with your life, because this is your character. This is your character. Who are they cultureless? That's why you have the moral right to fight somebody who speaks the truth. That's why you have the moral right to campaign for somebody who doesn't even have head, who cannot differentiate between a zoo and a museum. A zoo is where you keep animals. A museum is where you keep art gallery, artwork. You couldn't differentiate it. Now again, you want to declare a state of emergency. Over what? What's happening? Ole wakba obe yawe enemy Obaseki flood abi Obaseki river. Okay, why are you projecting somebody who can't speak? I can't really get it. Why projecting somebody who cannot even speak? A lot of you don't know you are an idiot. You don't know the meaning of governance. You don't know the meaning of when the head is sick, the body is sick. This might go to stand to represent you in any way. He's going to sign some certain papers. He's going to bring in some certain policy. That's why I want you people, if you know who are on a monkey pox again, boy, near the bed of Riolo, the triple a higher they will call Okp Bholo only $500,000 a money. Kiyen Palace they by will show idiot and tiger of a lion. They will sign it. And he will declare a state of emergency. That state of emergency offer a meeting in Ayono. He and work or declare state of emergency because of monkeypox, where he's ravaging the whole whatever. State of emergency will be declared because he might deliver streets. Right now we need to get the vaccine. I have vaccinated here. Even I have because he connectively declined. If you do have your I don't know why we are not helping ourselves. These people by now, why did you train your children in this school? Why? They illiterate or we got. Why would the head of Taga? Why would a men head of Taga Lion or who are they are head of Odion? I think it's even better. Head of Taga Lion dating on Walla the Abana your campaign. Me prefer modern. Don't look at campaign. You believe on federal man be there. Now it's breaking from here. Say no to APC and Palace taking over government house. Get that clear. For those of you that know what you are doing, more better, more eloquent, more vibrant, more fearless than somebody that have 10 passports in a blue. What my 1-year resident can do, passport in might achieve. It devil na the old Europe you are no. It can amana emero. I can't talk about the Bible. Chiko ni ave de koene. Roho bibo. Eso chiko keno versus local. I'm local to make sure that humanity remains. So I not be like una. So I'm starting this warning again and again. You may count it as normal campaign because temata my dolian wa ave mwigo ni ane. So wakaya de no wa de. Now APC candidate Okp Bholo to declare state of emergency as a part of manifesto. What is manifesto? A written whatever, no maybe template you which you are going to be doing, things you are going to be doing when you become a governor, if you are being given the chance to become a governor. That's manifesto. When Anna elect you, good road, I will reform education, I will make sure people go back to farm, I will make sure there's free education. That's manifesto. Now, part of his manifesto right now, one of the manifesto is the declared state of emergency. Because there was a secret meeting they had. Because they are doing meeting right now with a lot of you know that monkey pox in our trend. I know that we have a lot of aliens who are also campaigning for RSON Igodaro, who supported this injection right from time. They cannot really share this very video because they are also a victim. But I mean you yourself that want to stay alive. Who's the 5D dimensional consciousness will cleanse whatever thing you have, the toxic, whatever thing you have in your system. This video is made for you, it's not made for everybody. Because we have a love that is misguided element of Bungbebe Edo State. Edo State, the capital city of misguided element. I don't know why we have a handful of Bonfu in that very state. Kenoye school, Kenoma yo, the palace up to today, they are doing everything to make sure that you do not think. That's just the problem. Now, they had in one of their meetings where we are going to be declaring a state of emergency when we win about this pulse of the monkey in other Ladiana. So he might put her into sentence. And he's not supposed to come and say such a thing because it's an agenda. That's why the palace today, they are very interested. That's the only why amigo, because Edo State is the heartbeat. Nigeria be marked out for CBDC. Edo State is the heartbeat, even a headquarter. So they are beginning to bring in their things gradually. That's why the election is not going to be as easy as you think. That's all hands need to be on deck. What that very day who said that write your will. You may go and you may not come back. What am I trying to say? The mommy with Agboa is the survivor of the fittest. So when that time I will give when we win, you will come out as a state governor and declare a state of emergency where a monkey pox now there we need to take it vaccinated in my affair. Automatically Obaseki whatever worker no carry nana. If you don't take this all there, why losing and a lot of people will want to take it. That is state of emergency they said is going to be declared. But Osalo Banado punish my God in Ado ya skip very. Let me play the video to you. No man born of a woman can explain this. Mokpa will explain them because this is a fact I've been to right from time. No of these aliens, some alien that can pay for us one, they cannot explain this. The most truthful man in the world, I fought in Jason to stand here up to now. We are doing it. We know what is coming. We know their plans. We know why they are bringing out a lunatic who cannot think. Because a reasonable person cannot take such an agenda. The only person that can take it is this Dennis idiot who is 44 years old and he does not know anything. All they know is Agbeuism. That's why they are using these too low brain, too low esteem, two persons. This one is the Federal House of Rep. The other one, whether a senator or they call him, I don't know. How did they get there? How did they die to say senators in Nigeria, most of them are elected due to how many person head you feel bring. It's not what you can read around. Go and look at what senators are doing now. A senator out there America, he wrote there now. There is a very Senator Rampur from Kentucky. You know what? You know Jason. All deal with Antonio Dr. Fauci. You know the all time Antonio Dr. Fauci you were doing this team as a game of function. Antonio Dr. Fauci might get yes because those are senators. Go and look at the Senator Ted Cruz from Texas. Go and look at them and go and look at Okp idiots and Oshomumu and your useless palace. Look at what they are projecting. Okay, mami on road just when in the palace worry lad. Do what might ho. May your children be like Okp Bholo and Dennis Dausa. Who are we go call me here? Edena or monakina. Or money nakin or mo nakin. Or man not be on it when we go for when me I deal with women. At times I speak almost 1,000 words by 1 minute. A mistake in raw or my value in Europe. I'm aware if now when you do thank God that you do not do your exposure. Declare a state of emergency for war. Let me play the video for you guys, for those of you that have heard. Nanobot in my moon. If you might tell them to help them, say why you worry. They can have a will and a well. None of them all this wood today agree that something is wrong. None of them agree. Well, I think I agree. It's my benefit.
Don't give me my 5-point agenda.
Look into his 5-point agenda.
5-point agenda.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to declare state of emergency. You know what is happening today? We must cope.
Now, 5-state agenda. What has state of emergency get to do? That's why this boy need to be called. Many times if you're doing investigation, you guys don't even care. A day I work by what when I win 48 hours, you know what increase in only what. But I don't really know. You got car with me here now. Look at the leader they are bringing. The same thing they did in federal. Here Tunubune. Here Munakure. Attack the clone phase. That's why I always go to UK was the one that handled the one of Buhari. That's why I was only going to during all Buhari tenure. Okay, we are now in another the 12th year. MIN can be 10th year. There are most of your father that never one day attended hospital. Who is senior to this Tinubu and senior to Buhari? Why is it that our brother become their medical home? Britain was the one that took the one of Buhari. Why France is the one that took the one of Tinubu? What they did the other day when the man fought. Now this way they control now fail. Now I see they fail for bad. People where they do, if they want make them shame you, make them give you public disgrace, they go do and make you fail. All those are all clonally. But because of you have not waking up, you are not in this 5D dimensional consciousness. What does this 5D dimensional consciousness does? It makes you to understand things. Anytime you see what is real, you know. It makes you not to, believe everything they are telling you. You don't just come and become a general overseer of believers ministry. No. Now it makes you put you in the realm of knowing, not the realm of believing. And if you look at the book of John chapter 8 verse 32, which then you see the author can never quote anything in his life. John chapter 8 verse 32, he said, you shall know the truth. Did the time of knowing, did no longer time of believing. He said, and the truth shall set you free. For the people that are going to be having freedom in this whole thing are the people who follow us strictly, who got the Christ consciousness. Automatically, they will go free visa to 5D dimensional consciousness. If anyone say, that's why you cannot play game with me. Even though you be friend, I know that you are fake. I just the one that follow you the way you are. I know when you are doing bad. I know when your mind is good. I know you. I go know you reach your house. I know you reach your kidney. Or to your esophagus. I know you reach out. So I don't really know why we are doing this one to ourselves. If you look at it, they projected Biden. Biden was there doing everything. Do you think Biden was commander or at the nuclear briefcase? You think that Biden deal with? You don't deal with Biden now. Nuclear briefcase. Now president they hold on. And somebody that is cognitively declined, like Okp Bholo, Dennis, Biden, Tinubu, you cannot give them to hope. They will press it and something will happen. These people, they are just there as a non-moment. The people that want to know, we know. Who does not want to know, you will just be there. That was why it have got it to a state right now. They push Biden out of the way. Kamala Harris is not Piao. Kamala Harris now we are not be woman. Now we are a baby man. Or need to about your baba now. I wouldn't want me now. I might need to about anybody there now. Because a bime wa Tony, I might need to about anybody. You will not mark here. He's a man. Okay, no now. And I give it up. Not come anything. If now let me want to see now because now the 5D dimensional consciousness anyway. So do you know I've not seen that is the topic is so glaring that that's imagine to introduce a topic enough for. But let's play this very video. How this idiot is going to declare a state of emergency. For what? Because you have been told as soon as we take over, because they already arrange machinery where they want to take over, they will declare a state of emergency on pulse of the monkey or monkey pulse, as you guys may say, so that if you do one follow them here, because they want to make sure no people is something else, because we have no patriot. All we have handful of charlatans who are politicians. We not get patriot for those states. Even though for me that will be giving signal, right now they have nanobot in their system. Why you know why? You will even get to the house. A time you go to come, you don't even know whether you have children. And only what can stop this very nonsense say no to APC and the Palace. Because their mission is in John 10:10 to kill, to steal, and to destroy. A lot of you did not really know why I'm putting the Palace inside. That is their agent. I have to tell you the truth for free. You may want to use a segment that me no me interesa. Piensa lo que piensa. Yo está haciendo mi cosa. Como Dios me manda, eso yo está diciendo. Yo tiene que hablar la verdad. Simply. So I'm doing my own from here. You can go and do whatever you're not charlatan. Do it somewhere. But my own is to speak the truth because I have a mission. I told you before now, if Trump people does not have career, they have a mission. So a mission, man. My mission is in John 10:10 verse, the part B of it. So that you may have life and have it in abundance. Why their own agenda, their mission is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That's in John 10:10, part A of it. So everyone got his mission. If your own mission is to become mumu and a zombie, you not be you study zoology in university or something. Now you know, carry your mumurity. If you save your people, go. If you not see save them, when they die tomorrow. So let's look at the state of emergency. All these animals will be declaring. Osho animal and his gang. Declaring state of emergency for what? For what? They don't know what they are doing because they are connectively declined. Hey, now I'm a dimension.
I will just give you my 5-point agenda.
Stop it.
5-point agenda. Let's listen.
I will just give you my 5-point agenda.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to declare state of emergency. You know what is happening today? We must stop it. It cannot happen here.
Wow.
Our education. Schools now have 2 teachers plus 1 headmaster.
Yeah, boy.
In under 100 days, consultant is there now. Is that not so?
Under 100 days, consultant is there now. He's trying to tell you as if he's already in the office. No, this is who you are going to vote for. Any person who voted him now, I not do what say why if he's even competent, even problem. Because the reason why we have to change this campaign, now do it here, but you may have a yes. Any person not voting a man now at all because it's not the incompetency or hack but it's highly inflammable. Oh, now man now. Okay, you go and where was he going to be where in school? I'm the most dullest person in your family. One on the campaigner. He cannot even do this. A very man or what? He go a bug a clever so play idiot now. Osaloba gave at least already a school now. He was an ambassador. Now, can he elect when he was an ambassador, elect this kind of idiot as a speaker? Why is he not supporting Okp Bholo to become a governor? Do what I mean plan. I can't really get it. A lot of you do not know when people hate you. You think where is normal, whatever. They even want you dead. Or when I'm wearing you want to be collective when we campaigning. Once on our base, if they don't declare the state of emergency, they want to declare Ramo, Okoya Hansi, but me, I know say the pulse of the monkey joiner. Any Yahweh, because I was one day in the street, because when I do, then when I do me work, I make an area, whenever Yahweh, they'll start doing some kind of things to make sure everybody koto to their poho. That's what they are going to do. Now, if do what not be on my bomb, will you be very proud? And they see allow this man to come to the general public to fool himself. This is not just a mistake. The thing is that I don't know what he's doing. They're different when you made mistakes. Maybe why you mistake here, that's why the initial stage trying to say maybe there is no animal in the museum, turning museum to become a zoo or something. A museum have a artwork here. Have no matter have you why zoo where you keep animal? Then he not do it contrary. I not too laughing for that one because at times you can make mistakes. But as a governorship candidate, at times if you are going for press interview, be very, very mindful of what you say. When you are advocating and when you are in a press conference, it's a different ball game. If I'm advocating now, I made mistakes, I get license to them. You know what I dey try to talk about. But when I'm in a press interview, that's why you see people like us who one day start speaking like people that live in Great Britain. They useless Great Britain, for example. Because this time you are relaxed, they are going to ask you a question based on from certain perspective. You know, you'll be like this one, and you jump here, trying to put it together. That's why at times you see me just bring one scriptural verses from the book of Revelation, using the coagulation that made the atmosphere for clear, so that the matter will not be under normal photosynthensis. At times I use scientific terms, I use physics terms, I use biological terms, even agricultural terms that they use on here. That's advocacy. Now you are campaigning to people trying to win their heart. Then you are speaking trash. Hey, jargon cynic in here. This guy is speaking. What did the APC Edo State take off for? That is to say the rigging they want to do, they really mean it. That's why they never study. But now, as somebody that will be going for campaign, structure out your 10-minute speech. Look at the quote and quote in Wariyo, no ya bozo. If I want to tell you at times that I'm sent by God, what I quickly do is to go to the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 15. Can you make it clear? Ne? The word of men about God, how was he put it down in Jeremiah 3 verse 15? He said, I will send you a pastor that will teach you with knowledge and understanding according to my heart. Then I'm trying to bring down your attention to tell me where I'm trying to give you a conviction that my message is not that rigorous, rather than I came to come and see. That's what we do. How can 44 years old boy is already mad already? He don't have sense. The deputy governor. The governor will do 52 or 53 or my envelope, and we are at a stage in the a stage in the that you might have seen so many things in life. You don't know the meaning of governance. Then what are you coming to come and do? Two of them don't know the meaning of governance. They don't know the meaning of governance because the Palace have interest to go to Sadebe Avenue and, you know, make them destroy the amenities where they made because they know they are losing the land. The Palace know that they are losing the land. The land is not for them. So that's why they will do anything by thing, kill anybody killable to make sure they win. That's why today, if you are still believing on these people after listening to this very thing, my dear, God will punish you. This one is not just on a normal campaign. This one is outrageous. At least, I always say young mama ever go have a quote. I said the young does not know how to quote based on the pastor he claims. As a pastor, you must be able to tell us what written in the book of Proverbs 29. When the wicked rule, the people suffer. When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. You must be able to tell us something that will take home. Just when I want to talk, I was, you know, castigating this very idiotic, this lunatic, a bovine and a constituent in Sweden. I quoted the book of Proverbs 22 verse 6. Training up a child the way you grow. At least you should have. That's what make me an ambassador of activism. I should compare you to something that you know already. That's why today nobody can sag me in the whole world. You can't talk to me because I'm going to come and cure you in an educative manner. That's what I know how to do. Because when you are sleeping, looking for people to go and press in the night, I'm studying, meditating. I create messages. If you look at it today, I'm talking right now on the ambush of the topics I created today. Look at it, they are here. Now let me read another paragraph for you. APC candidate Okp Bholo, I think I have not finished playing that video. Let me just finish reading it so that all of you will get it from this very perspective. Declare that it's going to be, you know, declare state of emergency in manifesto. Our consciousness will determine how far you will go in life. People who ignorantly claim. Oh, but more than all, see the fly here now. Who are very, very one man. Now, the benefit of having dimensional consciousness. I think I've explained that a little. The era of believing is over. We are now in the era of knowing. That's why I quoted the book of John chapter 8 verse 32. You shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. That's all about knowing. Now, the people who ignorantly claim that they are from a Christian home does not really know their true identity is true. The people that claim that they are Christian, they don't really know who they are. They are just trying to form who they are not. There is nothing like Christianity when were Pentecostal formed? Pentecostal were founded in 1901 to 1902 by Charles Parham. Now, before that Pentecostal were formed, what was your family, your great-grandfather, what were they bearing? That's your core value. That's why I'm giving you this assignment. If you are saying you are from a Christian home, you do not know the identification or the core value of your family. That's why today things are hard for you. You are claiming who you are not because it's beautiful. If the very day you know the meaning of Christianity, that very day you will hate church. Because these things were created to put you into the mental slavery you are today. That's the reason why it was created. It was never created to make your life better. The reason why they created it is why you are a low thinker today. You live a very low life. You feel that now this might not be your God. That's why anytime you see the picture of Jesus, you are using the blood to cover yourself. Instead of you to use Orui. Now, APC, why are you guys fooling yourself? Is there no better person to run the governorship election? Now, this way I talk to this very useless and a charlatan guy of a thing that lives in Sweden. Some Edo aliens are sending their children to attack their fellow Edolai in Sweden by one useless charlatan that fights and supports slavery and human sacrifice in the palace. That's what the guy is. So anytime I publish to you here in this very exalted platform, my letterheading, know that I've already sent up to about 20 letters. We are going to be writing every European embassy, wherever they are, particularly we are going to first of all to watch over their children in Sweden, because that guy is going to become something else. He's going to be violent. He has groomed the children on how to attack people. If you look at UK today, there is no day stabbing does not happen in UK. So I get the Swedish whatever allies, they will be very happy if we bring something to their notification. And look at what this useless guy have done. He have just indicted his own son. Agbeno where you been on Balagbo, you turn away, oh where attack him, and that your son already a carrying woman. So we are going to be adding your own to it. So Wawaka Boazuo, or the name of you are fighting for a boy. So you can see the way our God is pushing these people to make sure they slum. And they will keep on slumbing. They will keep on slumbing. So there are so many things that people are doing today that is not supposed of them. So this one will not take me to go and play all that video completely for as many that are interested to listen to the video. We are not supposed to even be doing what we are doing by now. We are still doing it because of there are people that are low thinkers. The critical thinkers we know today that no, APC is no go area. Because one, the incompetency in their candidate is overwhelming. The incompetency in their candidate have already showed that they are coming to come and steal, to kill, and to destroy. No brain, nothing. Let's listen.
No, God, please.
Now, let me start it from the beginning. I will not interrupt again, please. Sorry for the previous interruption. I will not interrupt again.
Consider my 5-point agenda.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to declare state of emergency. You know what is happening today? We must stop it. It cannot happen here. Our education. Schools now have 2 teachers plus 1 headmaster.
Yeah, boy.
In under 100 days, consultant is there now. Is that not so? It's for now VIPs. No, God, please, no. We no longer have. Everywhere you go is flooding in this town. We will declare state of emergency. Agriculture, mechanized agriculture. We will provide you with loans through cooperative society.
He does not know the meaning of mechanized farming. He does not know it. Now, I want to talk to APC charlatans, particularly the youths who are endangering themselves or indulging themselves in this very shenanigans. There are things you don't associate yourself with. If you look at Obaseki, okay, look at the recent press, let me call it press interview. That's why we're doing a Facebook platform about Dr. Pedro Obaseki. Go and see how we no more go ahead. Now, have you ever seen any APC, the people campaigning for them in the red back? No, what's wrong with these people? God is already exposing them by allowing them to always project people that have no head. Now, why are you staining yourself with this kind of people? Why must you not stain yourself with this kind of people? Because, I will not say because I hate you, then I'm going to be doing otherwise. I will back up that, just it. If now, for example, now PDP, now every person like Okp Bholo come out, he not get as I love Obaseki government, or can Obaseki and Sudo, I will not put my mouth in it. Look at the disgrace most of you is giving to yourself. And the Palace and the show animal that is doing this very thing, they know what they have to gain. They have something they are protecting. Oshomola is a multi-billionaire. A multi-billionaire, and I be. So keep all your children abroad. Now you also made that is your savior. Moses Wemaye Wuna. Oshomola didn't pay anybody. Or say, okay, now if Nanama, all he knows is to take a door back. What plans are they really having for you? Did they have you at heart? I have not seen any person who do the kind of things I do. One, I want to first of all make you be alive. That's why I take the risk I do. To pass on certain information to you. If you adhere to it, you will have peace. If you refuse to adhere to it, money of all today, we are bearing some pains. It is our decision, not that we were not told. They were the same we go through where we are here for shy water. The same person who spoke before, I am speaking again. I am not tired of speaking. That these very people, they are coming to come and destroy you. They are not coming to come and help you in any form. Now, if I don't want to even move forward through you, is it going to move forward through illiteracy, putting somebody that's very illiterate, or you have to put somebody that's literate there? You should put somebody that technologically savvy who can navigate the state to its destination. Now you are campaigning, you want to change the Edo state. Changing a Edo state, or you want to change pilot, for example. Somebody that have not even fly plane before. Now you want to go give plane to. Or a captain that have never one day a captain a ship before. Now you want to go give ship to. Or somebody who have been driving automatic, he does not have to drive manual. Because you want change driver, then you can't go give and steering. People that drive automatic, I know they look like them, like say, not be say they're not a big driver, I'm not trying to castigate you here. The people that learn car with automatic, when you are using manual to travel, don't always think that you have somebody that know how to drive, that is sitting there beside you. Somebody will use automatic tail lane. Now is sabi. No poor I say if you tire for the journey and you dey see am for a car. Now manual it tail lane. This is what they are about to do in Edo State. Now Okpe idiot have been I don't know how I get to Senate, whether they don't even write exam. Would that guy be able to be having primary school SAT? I don't think primary school SAT, I don't think he has it. Now because he's a senator, go and look at Senator Dino Melaye, the former Senator Dino Melaye. He have heard we have so many other senators that is also doing well, like Senator from Senator Abaribe from East, that side, you know. Those people that at least they can speak. Now you are using it to look at, after all, he's a senator, Nenemi senatorial district. But the kind of senator he is quite different from every other senator. So to finish that very illustration, because you are always seeing the person cruising jeep, instead of you to look to go and ask questions, that car where that woman they drive, now automatic it learn car. You have to do your inquiries. Most of all, we don't go ask. Oh, in the name of I know call new thing can appear water. No, it's a motor in Megua. Because me I want automatic babana mekbane. But somebody that learn with automatic can never drive manual. If you move on, may I die. I mean, when you really learn with automatic, be car they drive. Now, different ball game. Only what you know how to control is the steering. Every other thing is useless in where you are. But somebody that learn with manual, it is easier for that person to drive automatic. The worst that can happen, under 1 minute, you don't master them. Maybe you go to place cross, they want the we hold bridge Satan. No, say now one leg they take the drive automatic. But manual na 2 leg. Banana you don't cross, brake, clutch, fire. You don't move, they go. So that is the thing. Now, why did I give us this vivid explanation is this? That's what we're about to see in those states. All you know, I saw in one comment, somebody wrote that Obaseki way goes, what do you do? Because your illiteracy does not make you to see Obaseki work. Because it takes wisdom to understand wisdom. A carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit because it's spiritually designed. It takes somebody that have his brain at the center of his head to understand the Obaseki administration. It's only people that are later. That's why if RSON going to America, I pray it's productive. If it is not productive, I not go like him. Now, if RSON stand in the midst of people where read go school, Obaseki also stand in the midst of people where read go school, they will be convinced to vote for the man. Because it's all trances. You need to see as he's talking, you see him do it. Now, Okp Bholo, if you are a graduate and you know what you are doing, you by one way or the other, that just what Okp Bholo is telling you, and you know that this man does not have head, you end up voting for him. Do you know you are going to punish your children? Because the enabling society you are creating, you don't love your children. A man that loves his children always want to fight for a better society. That's what I'll be fighting for. I fought the whole globalists in the whole Europe. I say I'm going to be telling you stories of what you went through when you were enjoying. A lot of people feel it was a bed of roses. A lot of you feel it just a normal talk. A normal talk also with manawe. You know what we tie. And they talk and they yana. But today everybody is benefiting it. Was I castigated for it? Yes, I was castigated for it. But thank God I'm alive. That's it. Nothing good comes easily. The same bullet Obaseki receiving today because of $1. They are using, spoiling the man's name. It's not for people like us who have also helped by one way or the other to our best of our ability, you know. Who they talk about Obaseki good? One the palace don't lay now. A palace are name name. And if palace want to spoil people's name, they like spoiling people's name that go to school. That's why palace is a palace of illiteracy. If you are literate, they don't want you there. If you are literate, they want to make sure they give you water to contaminate your hair so that you can't reason like them. A normal person that go to school know what it takes to preserve humanity. With my little education, and what now make me to be more brighter today, they say well they wash in clothes, those not fit know. I became too brighter because of the Christ consciousness I got. I know I'm a choosing one. Now, for me to further buttress this very point to you, for those of you, a lot of you love this Jesus of a thing. If you look at the book of Philippians 2 verse 5, it says, let this man be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. He was a caring friend, a teacher. That's why in the book of John chapter 8, if you read the verse 4, they call him teacher. They call him teacher. This very woman was caught in the very act of adultery. According to the law of Moses, should be stoned to death. Now, if you also look at the book of Matthew, when they wanted to nail him, also, they asked him, perfect master. They called him. Who are we going to be paying our tax to? Are we going to be paying to Caesar or what? He said, give me a Roman coin. He said, what inscription is there? He said, the head of a Caesar. He said, give what belongs to Caesar, and what belongs to God to God. According to the story, the man has brain. That is why he could gather his disciples. According to the stories. Some of you follow me today. Why do you follow? I doesn't do sag. This very stupid boy, but them I saw him, he do money like that. Oh, my said me as well. Oh, the boy, you have ya amigo, able to act bow, you what? Oh, no. You're na. Oh, we go your own, or do it. We don't know where he make one yenny. Boy, they are not concerning, but grooming your child to become a terrorist in the street, we cannot allow it. That one is unacceptable. So we carry some certain enmity at times, not because of us, because of people out there. As I'm speaking right now, I'm speaking the mind of millions and millions of Edolai that have their brain set out of their head, who are not Odion, who does not believe in human sacrifice. So one thing I'm to tell us here, kill your fear. First thing you do in this life, you must first of all kill your fear. Don't see that way. What things are changing. I've never wanted to be to hospital. Yeah, why? I don't sick. By the grace of God, and I don't know why. Maybe because I might what I eat or something. It's not everything I just hear I put on my mouth. Please, guys, let me quickly put this one here. A lot of you are doing it. A lot of you are Rubara or Marubara pa. I would have used it once as an example, but I don't have it here. Or Marubara no fofo avec be why bole no fofo Arubara no why bole no fofo why gari oni e GMO na Rubara de GMO no emma wari no ye no ba begbe ni o ye no ba begbe na no ye no brand no ye no brand begbe that is egbe ni mami wo those days. The other one na bolo ne ofofo ani wa afian wa fofo papa babu we e GMO no wa eri. The other one is more expensive. Ni megie na ona ga 99 cents the kilo. No manoro o ga about 170 a kilo. We prefer we only ye gbo dan ya delo wa magba. If na ye gbo ma na pa o. Stop your project. Eat good food for yourself. And if while they have a day fruit to work it this time, be very, very mindful of the fruit you buy. Echo a man more fruit to near there because in a 2 yala than this time. The more you eat it, is aggravating the nanobot in your system. You know our department is to save lives. I will not say because no government right now is going to appreciate you for what you are doing. Because am I a clear for? Even some of the persons we are even supporting today, Mafi Roma, I have a boy who saw it one day. Today we know your boy. That's why me I do my own claim. If me ego support it, if me ego my your boy, irrespective. Asaka we can answer Roman Sasso so what they can with your it is not every of Obaseki's policy. He may support. He must support him all. Is he the best governor today? Yes, the best governor. Is it Ogyomba? No, it's not Ogyomba. So it have been planned right from origin that all professors in Edo State, if you have brain, particularly when you now try to bring 1 or 2 things you learn from school where you came, if they want you to share the money in the treasury, we know you need to build this institution. Professor Greg Akenzo is Ogyomba, Professor Abrosali is Ogyomba, Obaseki is also equivalent to professor is Ogyomba, Aswen Abete Ogyomba. So Ogie ati Ogyomba. So they everyone knows your banner Okp Bholo emumu. I wonder a Palac that pile up himself with charlatans and a misguided element. If they don't want to wait by their fruit shall know them. Now what the 1 Timothy 5:17 said, he said, let the elder that rule will be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and industry. The reason why we does not have respect for any entity, it is because of what they support. Any entity that does not support the reasonable value of humanity, we are made to insult you. You are useless. You will still be removed. You cannot remain there because you are not standing representing humanity. We have already know how the whole thing is going to go. We have already know how many houses going to remain. We have already know how many entities that will be going down. So everything will be planned. How did I know about those things? How did I key into this very ideology of salvation for humanity and redemption? I key it through frequency and Christ consciousness. So you must not have to be waiting for me now to come and put down your name. My name is there. Go and go it. That's why I could take a stand that nobody could take in this abroad. I'm not hiding. I do drive. Even plate number these days in the whole Europe, it's like a resident number. Once they enter your plate number, they know where you are. A camera now road there, they know that you are traveling. So Udier and Amahe, now the team B. So anywhere they go, I they make my mind know. If not my this is what I stand for. And by the grace of God, God has always also been protecting me based on what I stand for. So for those of you that are losing emotion, or you support me down, you better stop it. Now the book of I think 2 Corinthians 5 or so, I think verse 17 or so, he said, if you are in Christ, you are a new creature. He said, all things are passed away. and all things become new. Now, what does that thing imply? It implies that the very day you allow that consciousness, that Christ consciousness to be in you, if what you used to support, you don't support it again. Like I think it's Sonny Okosu. He say, all the Baba things I used to do, I do them no more. All the Baba place I used to go, I go there no more. All the Baba things I used to do, I do them no more. There is a great change before I met the Lord, before I met the Lord, or when I met the Lord. That's it. Now that's what Christ consciousness does. It makes you to understand the misery of lives. It makes you to dig deep into people's life and see what they are made of. It makes you not to believe, but you now stand in the era of knowing. That same consciousness is the one that will remove one particular scenario and bring in another scenario very fresh, very fresh. This very perspective I'm talking from you from today, a lot of people cannot stand it. If you are not waking up, you want to come and do sacrifice. A lot of people today, the reason why they doesn't give a recommendation. That's why any of these bloggers that talk well, they'll just carry the person video, they don't carry our own. Do you know why? They fear that we are not doing the right thing. And the reason why they feel like that, because they themselves never wake up. They don't even know what they are happening. You can pay for us when it does not mean you have woken up. You are just only doing one side. There is another thing again which you need to do that will make you to be my own member. You can campaign with us with me and support good governance. Yet, a day, you will be like that 10 virgins. 5 took extra oil, while the other 5 that were foolish. Remember, all of them were virgin. All of them were virgin. So it's not all that are glitter are gold. They were virgin, very beautiful. But there was something missing. 5 choose to be wise. They took an extra oil. While another 5 foolishness, which is Okp Bholo, the Palace, and the rest of them, they refuse to take an extra oil. That's why you will go to campaign ground and speak trash. You don't even know, you feel. You cannot even talk like that in the presence of our mothers who are in the village. Most of these are mothers, they may not be able to speak, most of them. They would have not been able to, but you feel they didn't go to school, but they have graduates today. They did not go to school, they have graduates. How now did not come that they got the conviction that despite they did not go to school, I will spend my last money to make sure all my children are educated. Most people I know that not going to watch school only be that year. Most of you are trained or not on university. Now, how would you not go and be speaking? He plan to pensioner. How will such Okp Bholo pay pensioner? He can't pay pensioner. He's going to declare a state of emergency on their head. Now, a language you know, any of them are going to declare state of emergency. That's what they do. Mr. State of Emergency. So there are a lot of things that is not called for. But we do call for it due to personal selfish interest. A lot of things that does not worth call for. Then we do call for it because of what we want to achieve. These people, they are campaigning today because of the hatred they have for Obaseki. And do they hatred in the hatred is too much. You will not say because you hate somebody who don't know the meaning of governance. Who are never one day, he and his deputy, they are never one day quoted anything in their life. They have never one day quoted anything in their life. At least some topics here, I'll quote, you know, just to make you understand. Up to now, what this guy is coming to come and do, Mama, you understand. What this guy is coming to come and do up to today, Mama, you understand, eh? Everything is still here, still there. So the thing is very amazing. The two people cannot speak. They cannot express themselves. And you guys are looking at them. We'll be watching that very day. Maybe I'll do video. I'm here where we learn APC. My dear, arguing humanity. I'm here where we learn APC. Get to me, boy. Even get the way they thought the palace should reach at times. You know what my movement when I'm offline? In when a palace my movement when I'm offline. Now when I dey and now they talk to una, I not they discuss una matter with anybody. How can my matter come just business palace matter come business me? Me amagbe. Wani have yawe woman wa hola huri wa gbon. Wa yedo agbin na bo yo go me wuwe. But when I come to social media, I do my exposition. But I'm always intact when it comes to building our spiritual immune system. One of the most strongest man in the world. So that's who we are. We keep on bringing it in so that no make it understand. The reason why these people are doing what they are doing, they are not doing it for your personal interest. It's for their own personal selfish interest. How can or one governorship supposed to be consistent at least? Let deputy complement the other one. They are now also finding a way. There is a technocrat. What does it do? It does something. Your illiteracy or magwehin. Illiteracy is a disease. Illiteracy, a disease is number. That's the highest disease in this world. When you lack technical know-how, lack of technical know-how, it's a disease. How can somebody no man in school? There are people right now in marriage school, but they are intelligent. They are natural intelligent. A natural intelligence, it was not the book I read when I was in school. Ebi me do tie bena. Ebi me fi na we bi me do brilliant. Ebi me do fi na we your budu. You cannot kill me in any debate. Ewe no say no ya bagbe to aye broken gbe. Yeah, you broken where you a quote, you know, I have 6 million things on my head now. We are this bonoba. Look at when Pedro was in this thing the other day. He talked, he made everybody go through historical lane. Omokpe ahon when abie. Okp Bholo ba kwenera be wo do asimi hu. Omodion dan. Omodion on my mirror, omodion on fear to. That's why I do encourage people not give birth to me. Forget about this male charge of 18. Female is more better most cases. Uno modion okbe ahon enegbe. Eneni hu na na ma body shame the way bona. Oh zege erimani bun orieva se do. Unu ikpe ahon enegbe. That's why if you give birth to a female child as a woman, una gbove iwa no bi omokbe. Uma enegbo. What women can do today? Ikpe atin we okbe anihina. Can any woman that is into politics speak like Okp Bholo? They can't speak like Okp Bholo. Now, no you to a joge. Now they are not saying you to clock. I be what you to clock. Such illiterate, such bovine, such castituant, such ignoramus kaliwa. No me my state of low bani magwaloa. Are we looking for you that are going to put us in a state of categorical species? Or are we looking for you that are going to put us in a state of Holland Balu? We will not koto to your poho. You want to put us in a state of where Mama Jesus said, we never suffer rich. At least nothing like Obasekina, honor Ladian. Let's say Obasekina say, when it's Spain, Yibania. Everybody will be very happy to go to Moncloa in Madrid and say, hey, governor, I know 1 or 2 aliens will also say, because why? We know that man, if it's going to be coming out from there, all Spanish government, they are going to throw away Salotian where yes, men are in. The pride of a state or the pride of a nation depends on the leader. Where Putin Verana, why are we talking about Russia? A put your project. If they put it working out, in a selected cabinet, no go away. That is it. America is going to be great today. This and that, this and that. Who are we looking onto? We are looking onto the trumpet. Anyaki Agbona when it comes to, let's say, politically. Ogwe Trump. The spiritual king Orote Duwodo is with our mother goddess. Who is going to now carry the king Ayakirenefu? Nobody's ready. You see the problem with God. So when we say when the head is sick, the body is also sick. If the palace want to be better today, I see recently how a alien have useless their king on international scale. Now, how will you go and be causing a fight Ikatena we and Binana Guana, Egua Hayas, they say. Nenegua one day we realize they were the one that brought you guys into this limelight. In such in Wabiena, if you want a guagmina, who are bovan, now you are rubbishing your king. Now comparing your king with somebody. If you live in a glass, I don't throw stone. If I want people not to start unleashing on my father, I don't just see your father on the street and start insulting him. The only people we insult are the people they themselves they know. If you're somewhere now a politician not lying, but they know how much they are getting. Ego no live yo somo lobo. Igi money there would have been nobody in this world. When Osomole was an enemy labor, whatever, I guess the children will still be struggling. But today the children are in abroad. Igima, our future of your. So we have the right to insult any person that owns, that took what belonged to us, rightfully belonged to us. That's what we are doing. So for me to start getting on an individual's father, I don't do it. It's our political leaders, they owe us something, which our national cake or our national treasury, they put it for only their children. Why the small one in my baby? Hey, my happy man. If the way man you are trying to reach out to our people in Nigeria, have you ever seen any of our politicians like that who give? They will only give when they need child sacrifice. I think I go down, man. Just the same way our pranksters are also doing it. You see them share money at times. What are they collecting from these people? Is it not easier to talk to a political bar leader the same way this guy is doing it, trying to bring all of them to book? Will it not be easier for us to talk? Why are they not talking about political leader? They always go and give money to the people that are suffering, which is also good. But there is also personal selfish interest inside. If you leave me what you are doing, why not also address the issue that put these people in the precarious position? Also address it. Look at recently, the saga again, that one I carried the whole Nigeria. There is something that is about to happen right now. They cover Nigeria right now because they tell them, this thing you are going to do, want to play a very big prank that will hold the nation at least for 2 weeks or 1 month. Right now, pulse of the monkey, nobody talks about it. Let me show you in Nebraska, in USA, people queue up for snake, for monkey, pulse of the monkey. Let me show you a queue of in Nebraska, in America, where people queue up for pulse of the monkey. Then our people are after somebody and a son of fruit seller. Will that one save you? Will that one remove the nanotech in your head? Or does that one stop the graphene oxide that is now forming nanobots in your system? Our people does not think. These people, they are doing their own. Even the Facebook I'm way to meta slavery. So that they use it to cover societies. You don't know. But when we say it, a lot of you feel we're jealous. No, jealous jealousy for waiting. But too much of everything is bad. The world is collapsing on us. Now they come out again now with another thing. Edo alien and Somibo alien, they are fighting themselves. And the same people, they don't talk about monkeypox in their platform. They don't talk about it. Why? Now, issue we are flogging now. During election, we are mangwan. That's why I don't have time to flog one issues too much.
If you didn't think it was coming back,
look at it.
He's a monkeypox cube to see if they've got the virus test. Yeah? So here we go again, guys. Get ready, because it is coming. Yeah? Sponsored by all these people here that I got in the queue to get it. Yeah?
You see, Toy, day before yesterday here, some Spanish television, they launched their own. I don't know how they're but we have one of the biggest sickness so far. Hunger sickness, nobody talk about it. Pfizer has spent 175 years in Egbe. Egbe by Pfizer. Here might cure sickness of back. Go and do your research. None of them have cured one sickness. I have a video here with me. The guy had one where the very day not diagnose you, when the doctor, maybe you always believe in checking Google. If you were no ayagwale, you know, turn your way, no your exercise, where you can call one or two. Always because you are too detonated. Hey, I must go to hospital. Hey, Ebo, me dey life me yaku. When no your doctor every day, but then wo your dagun weku. But no na zoani, but no mana mi no ro ni. U fi gun wan gon yayi. When no just fit every day by day ni fi we u gba oregbo e. Worry concern. But u man, why are you trying to take care of yourself? Why you me amedekun we? So people will advertise it. These are people that's indoctrinated at here, indoctrinated. Now they not tell you that you have a counselor. Then amwe chemotherapy. They've already put you in the whatever already of the counselor. The fair treatment you take. The fair treatment you take. Just the same way I quoted just now. 2 Corinthians 5:17. If you are in Christ, you are a new creature. All things are possible. My dear. I feel what you do with that. Up till now, I'm a new man. Because he are created. If you are created, I move when you who know the subside there. No make an young winner. But in 2 months' time or 6 months' time, the same thing is going to start happening again. That's why the people in Nari no follow victim nana. Or I will mwekere, you see a koto, or you never you hune, or before you know, in some months' time, it's triggered again. I have not seen any person, no woman, nebo seen where or I was in on fe, but we have had stories. Our woman gave no car away those days. So that thing I know when I do you do your automatically when do you if you look at everything that these people projected, the Jesus and the medical whatever, nothing they have done. Under normal condition, this is our body. If they regenerate, that's why those days in the village, once you cut leg, they'll just put a bawolo war, even without you going to hospital to stitch it. Because of that regeneration of work, your immune system is still very intact. All the so far you don't let things come enter. That's why people start applying first aid those days before you know that thing will heal again. There are people these days, once something happens to them, because of this very thing, the body right now have been transformed because of transhumanism. Because the immune system, the antibody that's supposed to fight against anything that attacks the body, which is your sodium in your system. Imagine the dog you have in your gate. Ambrobakaware. Nokaboko Noro, that is the bigger one. Ambroba you see fear. The small ones, which is the puppies or weekend. Any self how you were kicking and yeki. So this is what these people did. They kill the most highest part of your body, antibody. That's why right now we are defenseless. So all this illustration is what we must put into consideration. So this no longer time to allow some certain persons to just come do whatever thing they like. You speak the truth today. It's better you speak the truth so that does the boy when you born during what's going to be happening, what does God really look when God wants to pass on certain judgment? He check out your records. Are you a truthful person? I can still perceive it today that what happened, I always use this Ezekiel most of the time to give instances. I can still perceive it up to today that some of the things that make Ezekiel for God to add 15 years to his age, in that book of Isaiah 38 verse 1, when God sent prophet Isaiah to go and meet Ezekiel, well, because he was a truthful person. Because I guess when we were contesting back to God, God checked my record. So when I was in that meeting, I spoke the truth. When there was disputes within two communities, I speak the truth. Truth cover it all. For you to even help anybody, it's because you believe in standing for the truth. What makes me today, what really gives me promotion to become the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the same time CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, it is what this truth consists of. It is the truth that was the gateway. The truth stands as an emblem for me to achieve what I've achieved today. If I said I've achieved something, I'm not talking about materialistic things. I've achieved you. Yeah, what I can't you. The same way God will always tell the children of Israel, remember I brought you out of Egypt. The offering. Women. That's my greatest achievement. At least seeing you alive, everybody is alive. These people, they are not been able to do what they have in mind. It is my greatest achievement, and that's what everybody should fight for. Okay, let's assume I own all this place. I have no somebody of my type with the same consciousness I have to pay me visit. It is useless. Well, come and be my friend. They will not mind me. But if I call right now, okay, now I want to be doing party, a lot of you immediately after this very video, you will call Chairman, I want to be there. I want to be there. Then the women with Bonner Boy, dear Weibo, for example. But you will want to come. Now, what you know, every one of us is happy. That's my greatest joy today than humanity, at least. If I fight alone and be fed such a greedy time, what have I gained? If I'm in Oklahoma doing well, using cars to change cars, and the people in my village or in my area where I grew up from, or my friends, they are still struggling to put in for resident, just 1 year resident is paying. Then I'm a multi-millionaire in Oklahoma. I get that's not normal. I better remain here with you going in IIT and Oklahoma. Here go 1 bedroom in there, life where we do okay. So far, and then I go because I made sacrifice for you. So the way people like us have really designed this life, we design it very simple. I believe in sharing. Let me put a testimony here. There's one of our allies, a very strong allies. He lives in Madrid. So he went to Nigeria recently for something. He went to Nigeria. I'm going to paraphrase it because I will not want people to really get the clue of what I'm talking about. But I will paraphrase it. But the most important thing, I mentioned the main event of what happened. So, and I told him, I said, Chairman, the Azawere, you know. So, the Azawere can't get to coordinate things, you know. Then I put in some amount of money inside. He looked at it. He said, Chairman, this is unbelievable. He said, Chairman, he said, I'm still in shock. You know, when somebody that spent many years abroad, then who will mean is still in shock. When we yes, either he was never expecting it's going to be as big, or did that really merit this very thing? That is life for you. When we talk about Allah, keep a friendship here. They don't know how to. There are some people right now, they have been following us for years. They are never one day put a call through, so say, Chairman, they may have feel a phone. But we they are annoyed of them. No, we are not annoyed of them. Do we still mention their name? Yes, we mention their name. But if the time comes tomorrow you want to read, which one are you going to read? Am I going to come to you because you follow me online? Or, now, why did I remember this guy? This guy has been a coordinator. During the time of Obaseki, he labored. During the time of Obaseki, he labored. You know, it don't get anywhere. No, are you gonna for you know? What I'm going to use this money for? Why not yours? I will just move. Let me do. I was not doing it because I wanted to appreciate me. Thank God I will not even mention where the guy is. You cannot even trace it. Very honest. But I'm only just putting it here that good things are going on, man. Do we know right from Adam? No. It's strong gonna be blue. But today we are brothers. Yeah, you over me when I know we work. I need to know what we na. Almost we mwage give no boy we say we gayagba wulo. That is life. We are not friends today through consciousness. We are friends today because we are aiming towards one better society. So whatever thing we are doing, let's do it well. A lot of people will feel the way I tell the enemy when we don't carry for RSON matter. When we don't carry for this little campaign where I don't do so. The main people are mamwe. Who know what take with Palace? They'll tell me say they not see shenanigans of the palace. They feel talking. They not feel talking. But we that are doing the main work right now, making you yourself to understand. I did a lot of teaching here that not make you to understand. Yes, no, but they can never go there. Are you now going to get the main fat in a way? They'll be humiliating your principal. Your principal and Ohyomba. You cannot come and say why everybody intelligent in this very city is Ohyomba. Nobody can say, but I'm not saying this one to say that I'm the most dogged person or whatever, you know. This is what we are led to do because we are no longer there. They can still be your father logically. I've declared my own. I don't know them before they don't know me. They invaded our lands and intend to force themselves. Not a problem. They are not my father. So what he no member. A lot of you that are carried away because you doesn't know your identity. The same people that still love these people today after selling slaves are the same people that still claim that they are Christian because they don't know their true identity. How can Pentecostal way that were formed by Oibo man? Charles Parham, go and do your research now. In 1901 through 1902, 12 years later, Nigeria was amalgamated. Biafra War, is it not after 7 years? They Jesus to calm Nigerians down. It was Great Britain, the government that sponsored the film of Jesus. Robert Powell. Oh, Jesus went where Mayowa. Robert Powell no, is there in the UK. Robert Powell. They sponsor it. Why did they utter that thing? So that we can be able to brainwash and put these people into mental slavery. I posted that very mass picture in our page twice. Please, oh, don't use my name to pray again. I'm just ordinary film actor still hustling. But some of our useless people, they still have that same image today as their Lord and personal Savior in their whatever. That's the highest mode of stupidity. Right now, they are telling us that they want to change the Church of England. They want to give it another name. Either they'll be calling it a town hall of a balablu. And no more church. Now, these people are sending signal. Please, oh, this thing is not real. Logically, they are telling us sorry. The same way Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca vaccine, Johnson came out and said, we are sorry. This very V was a game of function. Our people who are passing through pains and agony is still defending it. That what they did was that higher form of stupidity. Knowing the truth and still believe on the lies. That's the highest form of stupidity. Nothing that can ever deliver you. Even while you were self, your stupidity you go who you go soon over. Community town hall, now they want to call on so. The town hall of the Balablu. You know? Why are they changing it? And these are the people who brought the same thing. Church of England. They changing their thing. But the people is still saying, Omoto Fufuyi Anima. He's doing real miracle. I don't know why people are so foolish. These are the same people to APC Mobono. Because every reasonable person, you should know what makes you a human. If you cannot be able to differentiate between good and bad, if nothing make you a normal human being, his ability to say this thing is right and this thing is not right. That's why I thank God for myself today. The greatest achievement I've achieved, at least, it remember me. A government I cannot fall in your narrative. Go paint time. I can never. Like what I said before, not be say I don't know who you be. I dey one play along, they follow you the way your sense reach. I know who you be now. Why I not go know? When they had Jesus, you said you are the king of the Jews. He said thou hast said it all. Jesus Christ will have this. Jesus will have the same consciousness. That was what they call him, Jesus Christ. You can even say new thing Christ tomorrow if you are willing. The name can be used for everybody. You can even say Hous gay Christ because of the consciousness you carry. You can even say David or something gay Christ. The consciousness, any Jesus. He was added to it because of what he was doing. He was an anointed one and a chosen one from the book of Matthew 22 verse 14. He said, many are called, few are chosen. So my humble submission today is that at least know yourself. No, very, very important, know yourself. If your children must inherit anything, so that when you are praying for your children, you are transferring the anointing to your children. I get in March 15, 2003. I can perceive it today. A Britain Christ, it was car consciousness. Because that man was very intelligent. My father is very intelligent. My biological dad, no. Academically, you don't argue blindly. I guess it was Christ consciousness. Or British, young boy, being. I don't perceive it now. God, I thank you. So if you are praying for your children, what are you putting to them? This is zoology. A slave. Like the years again, idiot. I see him speaks. Only one with dark me the warrior by me palace. I'm just giving this testimony today now. Oh, wait, me log me. He breathed your way me log I got look. Now we are with me. Today here we are. Yeah, what did you read from your father? Awaken, 4 upstairs. But 4 upstairs with nanotech is useless. Naughty by nature people. So we can start late and still become the latest. If you must inherit anything from your parents, not only building, but that's why they said education is the best legacy you can give to your children. It's not about sending them to Oklahoma University. It's not about spending time in sending them to Unibank. There are 1 or 2 things you let your children know about. It's like this idiotic lunatic to be doing human sacrifice and blood they lie. This very useless boy is Sweden. Like the way he have groomed his children right now to start fighting people like him. Even over what he himself have committed. Or now when we know money, now tell me, as such, look at the way he's educating his children. We grow up from a home whereby I never see my father one day or my mother making quarrels in Ogbogo. A lot of you that grow in the village went at your Ogbogo. In the vicinity, out the way, or Mona Ilada, Adwagwe family no Pakbena. It never happened one day. It was harmony. It was harmony, was true. Look at it today now. Wabi waga igwe, uya tamo we, uwo ime wa miyo etuwe. Then when he got a accident, Osaba gave that soon die. The same person who dog better go ma to any or menya because all we can run and be like be wagon. Whenever we get no do money, agbo boy. Ugale we bona we wa. Now, why would you want your children to inherit your problem? Now, maybe other work better or is in an normal, then automatically a man could cook bear without. That same person in his in would have been the one to save him. Well, of your temen at him, of your semen at him. We are creating a problem, you will water. You see how people can be stupid. Even no more, no be look at cultureless people. Look at them. Look at them. A Bible Now, what has Egwa told them? What have they learned as a traditionalist? They have not learned anything. These people who not learning how to do there. A lot of people that would have been saved through me. I used to have one of the board of trustees. I pray by the grace of God she's vaccinated today. She's a woman. She did something very terrible because I supported Nnamdi Kanu. I pray today she's vaccinated. If she's not vaccinated, I will not be happy. I pray today is vaccinated. Only why pray amen because Lodeni or one man in Kakabo. Only why pray amen everywhere we want. No worry Lodeni. Because he tend to fall away from the sheep because he don't want to stay where the truth is. As he contributed to this, he has contributed to only where. Because on one occasion, I started supporting Nnamdi Kanu massively. He developed hatred. Today he left the boat. Do you know today, in this very journey I am right now, any person that day, I don't even know the date of my life. That's the contentment God has given to me. I don't need to look back like the wife of Lot. No, I don't look back. If you used to follow me, you will back down. The next passenger no even allow me. But did I respect you as a person where you are in within? Yes. I have no time to start pampering anybody. If you want to stay, you stay. If you don't want to stay away the other side of the way, you want to go and take monkey post, you can go. That's the way it is. So if we must achieve something as far as this life is concerned, let's learn to be persistent in whatever thing we are doing. Above all, do good and pray less. It's one of my best philosophy in life. I prefer to do good and pray less. Or lead me not into temptation. I prefer it more than deliver me from evil. Man, when I'm about everything, and maybe that was a guy say, share it well. I tend to do good. I tend to, whatever money can settle, I settle it. Whatever appreciation can settle, I settle it. That's why I give people recommendation often. I give some of them. They will still come back and say, Chairman, why some of them? Up to today, we give recommendation. Depends on your faith. I've given out that recommendation, which have also backfired. But we still keep on giving today. The little things we know that will make you get connected with the God of your ancestors, we give it out. I don't need to keep it. But when the person, I feel it is good. Now, if your prayer, if your faith cannot carry you, go and drink agbo or drink fancy. That's part of my principles. I may be going through the same thing you are going through. I know what and what I will apply. First of all, make my immune system to be strong. The book of Zechariah, who is this mountain before Zerubbabel, may be my prayer point. Or 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. Say, my people that are called by my name shall humble themselves and turn away from their evil ways and pray. He said, I will hear them, I will hear their land. That may be some of my fundamental principles I need to apply to solve that very problem. You might not have grown to that level. Or the frequency you are working on may be very little or low. But what I will do, I will give you a recommendation. Call a number now. The person may have one or two help to give to. We have done it to millions of people. But it's a backfire. Try to give. Such recommendation I gave, although you accuse them, we were waiting here. Maybe the anointing he feel was too much. Oh, true to God. But today we are still giving recommendation. Now I gave you recommendation. You are going to settle your spiritual husband. Spiritual husband, that one day, when I have that voice in the court, I hear will be at that voice. All my proceedings, area of the things of the spirit. Now, Okpe boya, who love Okpe. Here I take you serious. Now, you need to divorce your spiritual husband by doing one or two exercises or rituals. Now I have somebody who can who is also in that department, who can lead you to where you can be able to do such a thing. It's all about fire. But will that one not stop me from giving all those things? No, it will not stop me. It will not stop me. I'll keep on giving it. Because a lot of our people need it. Spiritual husband is not what any human being can just come and stop. On a procedure, you are something you have to do to replace yourself. Or you need to wear either through teddy bear or through Amazon or whatever. Even why we want with the department in my own is to preach it. If you are head to it, then I give you recommendation. At time recommendation with backfire. Maybe the person in question or no due to my frequency. We are like the worship Lord don't know if no one. When power down with power, lesser power will have a backfire. But the next month, I will still give the same recommendation. Because I want our people to be liberated. So if I say I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, both spiritually, no. There are women today on settled spirit and road. Very beautiful. On settled spirit will make you to be single the rest of your life. You have to settle it. Jeremiah Moto Animal will not tell you this. Ebe Damina will not tell you this. Ebe Damina preaching will see change. Or you will change this or not. You have a lot of things go repent from. Anyone handle you who does it, I will wait later. He has studied anyway Jesus again and from me, but he have gone too deep. The only area I can repent from now, or in a hit, but it's going to change later. Because it was a written story. Oh, you okay, now what can we giso? A Guibo giso, that is to say, a former king of Nogi, a former Ogiso of Idu, a Guibo giso. Okay, Guibo giso, my one, I agree with go and trick Ogiso. I think a story, let me put this one here. Ogiso one day where we double ready. Ogiso now with double ready. So when Ogiso now tell people to go to farm, Eguna ya here unwekpera na layo dugbo. Ona so afil even afra eguguru. Ona afil ekwa so man Ogiso gi arigbo ya efe. All of them were now picking guguru and they started eating. That was how all of them ate and they were belly wise. They came back to the palace and said, Ogiso and why you boy? It was a story we were told those days. But there is a sense why we also present it to you here. So Ogiso why my you boy? I wear you know so my wife what the man why Mike no so no again. Guna in Nakala, don't I come Ogiso where ye time I wear there with the bored there. Right now the bored there. Now what can we giso? My late father blessed memorial walk my to mizamizato. Ok mama gui. Me dan a guiu or can I veve the palace again and ok my walk palace now. Me dan ya can I ve. You can lose it, they have stood in now, you can lose it, their inheritance. I claim inheritance of him. They want to bring in anything by thing and bring in one lunatic government who can help them maneuver anything, declare state of emergency when it is not needed. So that's it. So with this submission today being Friday, this is the highest book we have done so far, 1 hour for 3 minutes, that's lovely. But we thank God the team, we also put it here for you, but we don't want group coming out again. By the grace of God, today's date remains Friday 23 August 2024. So that's how it is. So we have talked right now for almost 1 hour, 40 minutes without mistakes from a different perspective, giving you quotations about life. But we have those states, APC Palace candidates. You can't talk for 10 minutes. Can't talk for 10 minutes. Then we are when do compare with me. As many people supporting this Palace APC, your children will be adored as Okp Bholo. No, we support no, let me put this way. As many of you supporting Okp Bholo, when Okp Bholo brilliant is saying, you have a brilliant is saying, the new dance. Even if you support us one, and Obaseki. We no Obaseki very brilliant, he said, very aswan. If you are very brilliant, he said, you let me put it down at least. Omo no biomo, ona ati koke, ona brilliant Obaseki, egioye. No be brilliant if aswan egioye. But all one we support APC, support Okp Bholo. Okrima padidon. If you are very brilliant, he said. All your children will be in the state of Bala blue. Blue. Divinama emi wagmona. Hey, a true boy with blue. A town hall. Meeting of the Bala blue. Egani you women in it. Go and ask him now the meaning of that thing. He won't say. He can't say. So let me believe in you guys. Till I come across your way again. I remember about the women speaking from here. That is, they will not know Buko. We are set for this very task ahead of us. We are the way governor. You cannot campaign. Mugu. Common press interview. Wamayo television. Wamayo TVC channel. Now wow. Now we are in House of Rem about the senator. When one wagbele yalawa on no wa. A public disgrace or lawa gbe babo fi ekunle lo wa. Ibabo. Now one day fuya conversation. So till I come across your way again, this is our Bishop of Activism. The man with the most sophisticated truth all over the world. The man looking at you because we stand on the truth. Te quiero mucho todo el mundo. Mi corazón está lleno con mucha alegría y ilusión. Bye.